Hi guys, it's Cara here. I would like to welcome you to my channel. I am here to discuss to you about pest awareness with your plants. Come on and join in. Now then guys, these plants in front of me are some of my orchids, and another one there, which is the English ivy, are the plants that has manifested that you considered not normal, which saying to me that they are being infested with pests. What I'm dealing here is soft scale and trips, which are those normally pests that I encounter with some of my plants. So with the soft scale, these orchids, I have noticed that there are some sticky sap. If you see that on some of the leaves, and that one, I hope you could see as I can. It's quite sticky, and another one in here, a quite very sticky sap. There it is. See that? Yeah, shining. And plants does omit sticky sap, but this kind of sap that you would notice is not that it's kind of a scattered sticky sap. Yeah, that one. It just, when something's sprayed on the leaves, and those ones as well. And then those are the things that you have to be very careful and be very mindful concerning if you see those things. Now then, what I have seen with that is some of the sticky saps can be from the soft scale or from the aphids, but mine are soft scale. They normally lives under the leaf, but mind you, with these orchids, I find nothing underneath the leaves. But it doesn't mean that you can't find anything under the leaves. You have to be mindful about the stalk, and especially the lovely flowers. If you're looking at the flowers there, you cannot tell any difference. It's pretty and beautiful. But if you look up behind the flowers, you could see some soft scale. I'll focus it there. Those are soft scale. Those are soft scale. You think it's only a pattern, and even that tiny one there where my nail is, those are soft scale. You think that it's just a pattern or a bit of discoloration of the petals, but no, it isn't. It's soft scale. Underneath there's soft scale, and you cannot really tell not until you get closer. But if you look farther away, you wouldn't even realize that it is, because it's kind of similar color with this with the petals. You know what I mean? They try to hide. And then with this one, I have seen it on the underneath the leaves, but this leaf of this orchid is a bit inverted, so that's underneath it. That's the one that's under. Yeah, there's nothing there, but that's the only one there. And then with this orchid as well, this one, there's nothing on the leaves and underneath the leaves, but mind you, it's there in the petals of, yeah. So you have to be very conscious of things, whatever your plant is manifesting. You have to examine, and you have to determine what causes it, because everything there's a reason. As for me, and I do believe that there's always a reason for everything. Why? And then, yeah, and that one with the sticky sap there, that one, there's a big one I've seen somewhere. Where is it? There was the big one there. That's the big one. See that? See, it's kind of very juicy, quite big, mama. So yeah, so those are the things. And if you see on this leaf, you can't really tell from afar, but you get closer, you see that? Very tiny. So if you look at afar, you can't see anything at all. So you have to be very mindful. Those are the things that I would like to share to you guys. The manifestation that the plants will tell you that something is living, you know, in them. Right. The other thing is the trips. This ivy, Father, this ivy is a magnet of trips. Some tell me that ivies are magnets of spider mites, but touch the wood, I haven't had spider mites. So yeah, so this ivy, I had this ivy for quite some time now, and it was thriving well and doing well. I replanted it, and it's just flourished. But so suddenly something happened to this ivy. The trips normally, affects the plants with a silvery discoloration, especially behind the leaves. If it's in the orchids like this thick orchids, you can really determine, because if you turn it behind, it's like a silver sheen. But this ivy is different, I would say. Mine is on the, not the back, but that's discoloration of that. That black thing, my friend, are dead trips. I have already dealt with it, but I'm just showing it to you what those like. They're like black little thing. They suck away the nutrients from the leaves, and they're very wicked pest. They're hard to identify or to notice. I'm just so grateful I've don't noticed this plant ahead of time before every leaves fallen. So yeah, so if you can tell the difference from that discoloration of the leaf, those are, you know what I mean, and that's normally nothing. There's nothing, and that leaf has not. You see, that's kind of a normal leaf and healthy leaf. I mean, not, yeah, and this is, yeah. See that discoloration? Look at that. It's like a bit dehydrated leaves. And at the back, if you see the back, we'll see the back of the leaves. It's don't focus. The back of the leaf is not really, you can't really identify that there are trips if you just refer from the books, from what I could see online. So yeah, with mine, it's easy identified on the ivies on the front. So there you go, guys. And if you want to know what to deals with it, how to eradicate them, there are lots of things in the internet, and what to kill and how to deal with them. I don't normally buy pest control. Sorry. I just like to make my own, and this one I've used. This is soap dish, and then a bit of water there, and I spray them, and and then you don't just spray them for once and after some time you forget it. You have to be very religious in dealing with this. So I hope you've learned something from this, guys, and I'm just sharing it to you, and let us make the world happy to live with our plants babies. Right, see you soon, guys, and thanks a lot. Bye for now.